Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Reacts on Reviews, and I watched the movie Alien Covenant with the tagline, "The path to paradise begins in hell." This was another good movie. The twist at the end, I fucking knew it. I was suspicious from the moment that we saw him on screen again after the fight. I was immediately suspicious of him. No, that's not him. It's the other one. And I was right. I was right. Yeah. And also, just now in this movie, just recognize actually the actor too. You know, he played Eric, aka Magneto, in the X-Men. Well, it was not Ian McKellar, but you know, it's the other guy. Um, I didn't recognize him at first. But I didn't recognize him at first, probably because he was just very blonde, and yeah, he kind of reminded me of what's his name? Uh, no, from The Boys, which I haven't seen yet, but I know the guy. Yeah, I've seen his face. You know, yeah, the blonde one, the Superman version. You know, what's his name? He kind of remind me of him. Well, I might be right. You know, like I said, I haven't seen The Boys yet, but you know, they might be evenly fucked in the head. Um, but let's just start with the movie, shall we? We see a close-up shot of an eye, and a guy asks, who apparently is Wayland, "How do you feel?" The eye blinks, and the person responds, "Alive." We then have a different shot, and we're in a room, and we see a piano on the right, a person sitting on the left, and a person standing, you know, a bit to the right of the person sitting on the left. You know, we have a nice, beautiful view of a window looking outside, but otherwise we don't see anything. You know, it's just empty. Well, obviously it's, you know, nice floor, you know, but just no other things are standing, you know, that we can see. Sitting in a chair. Yeah. Um, the guy asks, "What do you see?" And you know, the person responding gives very short answers like white, room, piano, chair. You know, just very short answers. Here we go. Painting. And we see apparently a painting. And you know, we have now a side, kind of a side shot, you know, diagonally, you know, diagonally to the left of him, you know, so we can't really see his side, but you know, we're not really at his back, you know, kind of diagonally standing across from him, you know, and we see the piano, you know, straight across from him, and the person, you know, who was standing, you know, walks, you know, is walking, and the person standing is Wayland, and the person sitting in the chair is David. You know, David from the last movie. David, who, um, like I said, from the first movie, that android, that humanoid, that robot wasn't that um, right in the mind. So, David is especially fucked then, and yeah, after seeing this movie, yeah, I was especially right with that. So, yeah, we're also gonna leave it at that because if you want to know what's gonna happen next, watch the movie yourself. But let's go on with David. Um, the guy who played Wayland, he, you know, uh, he gave a certain look when David said, "You will die, I don't," or "I not," something like that. He gave a kind of a, looked over a kind of a side eye, and that look that he gave him, I thought, wait, I recognize that look. That is, what was his name? Guy Pearce or something like that. Um, but I recognize him from the movie Memento, which I haven't seen on the channel. I have seen the movie on before the channel. Very good movie, really good movie. Go watch the movie. Um, Very confusing movie. It's probably, if I'm bringing that movie to the channel, it's probably gonna be a bitch to write down. Um, yeah. But anyway, it's the same guy. So when he gave that side, I immediately recognized. Oh, that's him. Oh, apparently he played also Wayland in the last movie. Only he had old man makeup. So, um, also this movie, Alien Covenant, apparently plays 11 years or 10 years after Prometheus. So yeah, we well, um, the the, the guy they were on a planet, and there were some. The guy was smoking, just cigarette smoking, and there were some black spores that flew into his ear and then dug in. And another guy in a cave or something. It looked like some kind of you know mushroom-ish, but not the mushroom with with a stick and a flat top on top, but more like those balls, a ball mushroom, you know, and some particles, some particle spores, loop, went up his nose. And the guy from when it went into his ear, there came an alien out his back, and I mean an alien, not like a chess person or something. No, a tiny alien with spikes on his back. And from the other guy that went into his nose, his alien, because they hold him down onto the ground. It didn't came out of his chest or his back. No, it came out of his mouth. Holy shit! That was so weird to see. Damn. Um, yeah, David. David and what was it, Dr. Shaw, were the last survivors of the last movie. And in this movie, one of the two came back, and that was David. Dr. Shaw had died. He said that she died in a crash or something like that. Well, he said that. That didn't happen. Because David is just fucked up. He is really the worst of the worst androids that we have seen so far. Because David created the facehugger and the egg that we know so far. That we just all know. That was David's creation. Because there were lots of other creatures. What I say in one of the earlier movies of the Alien franchise. From if it goes into an ox, or goes into a human, or what if it goes into a fish, the different kinds of versions, that you can create. And not this movie kind of gave it that, because we had, I think, even an insect at one. Because of the spores, the spores that went to all meat, that David said, meat, living creatures. So not the androids, because they can take it over, but all the meats. So also, insects and all. So I kind of got my answer actually. So that was kind of nice. But yeah, that was one of the biggest twists. Outside of the last twist, that David is basically the maker of the xenomorph that we all know. And we all got cut off. David is its creator. So, overall, it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. But I think I will give this one a high 4, low 5. No, fuck it, 5 out of 5. It's just a 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed this movie. It was a really good movie. I got my answers. We got David back. We got basically the origin of the of the egg and the face hugger that we all know. And the twist at the end. Jeez. But yeah, for a second I thought, no, it's David. Yeah, I thought the whole time it's David, but then I thought, well, maybe it's Walter, And then we saw the underside of his chin, and so I thought, oh no, that is Walter, because one of the last survivors, gave, just stabbed him there. So I thought, oh, I see no wound, so it's Walter. No, it's fucking David. I knew it, but you still got me. So, yeah, go watch the movie yourself. Leave likes, recommend a good alien movie down below in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. Come check out my other channels. Underdog Eats, where we do food, drinks every week. Also from time to time hot sauce and alcohol. On my third channel, Underdog Reacts, where I do primarily music. Link down below in the description. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the last alien movie from the franchise. After that, we're gonna start with the alien show, Alien Earth, on the channel. And after that one, we have to wait before Fiona and Cake is ended, and then we're gonna do Fiona and Cake, and then other shows. So if you want to see those, subscribe to the channel and check out, like I said, my other 2 channels. So link down below in the description, and see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, but obviously I have other movies too. Check out my playlists. Yeah. There are over 720 movies on the channel, so there's probably a movie that you're interested in. And if not, recommend one. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.